Hello, Libras. All right, Libras, happy full moon in Leo, Libras. Let's get right into your reading, Libras. Okay, let's get into it. This reading is for the 12th through the 19th. 12th through the 19th. You may be watching this video on the 11th, though. So, 11 is a master number. So, let's get into it. Let's see. Stop repeating shadow behavior. Turn the page. You healed. You healed. Stop being unfair to yourself. You're a very fair-minded sign. And stop repeating shadow behavior. So, I don't know who that's for. Don't know what that means. For, shadow, like something that's, like hidden or dark behavior, whatever's in the shadows been brought to the light or something like. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it, Libras. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, Libras. I know we are in February, I don't know if I want to say romantic month. I don't know. Maybe somebody's looking for Valentine's. I don't know. You all are a very romantic sign. So maybe that is speaking to that, but turning a page. Ooh, look, say turn a page. And it says here again, reiterating it. So 901, turning a page. So now is the time to begin again. So a chapter has closed in your life. Reinventing yourself is not easy, but it's necessary. Your angel's message now is to embrace that reality and combine it with confidence that you are ready to move ahead. Okay. Draw another card with the intention of receiving angelic guidance on what is to come. So something has ended. Something new you're creating, because 9 is a creative number. So that 0 adds an element that you're like adding to your creativity. It increases the creative creativity. And then that 1 is like, I don't know, somebody may be creating some new love. I don't know, Libras. I don't know. Hopefully, if it's love for somebody, hopefully it's not like you're not letting anything block it, like any karmic. So karmic relationship with yourself would be like any like unresolved like issues with yourself. Let's say, for instance, you're an overgiver of thought to something. Like, okay, you're overgiving, like maybe you feel like you're too old, or maybe you put on a few extra pounds, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, something unresolved within yourself. Maybe you said, okay, well, times are different now because I don't know. You're not up with technology. I don't know. Make up something. Whatever you could feel like you unresolved. Something is unresolved. That would be a karmic relationship with yourself. So you just stay connected to other people's karmic whatever. So you still talking to that friend who's still having relationship problems, and you're like, okay, I don't even know why I'm wasting my time because they've been going through the same thing for the last 20 years. It just, that kind of stuff, right? So shift reality. So 732, luck is a mindset. So shift reality. So your angels want you to be ready for some lucky breaks headed your way. So when you are in a negative mindset, negative forces are attracted to reinforces. So however, when you feel lucky, forces that reinforce that lucky, okay, hold on. Negative forces are attracted to reinforce it. However, when you feel lucky, forces that reinforce that feeling come in. So take several pauses throughout the day to repeat the mantra, things always work out for me, and simply feel lucky. Yeah, so you're turning a page. I love it. All right. So you all know by now, if you've been tuned into my channel, I read the cards upright and in reverse. I'm not giving anybody any advice. I'm just reading the cards upright and in reverse. So Only telling what comes to me in the cards. Take only what resonates with you. But yeah, you want to break karmic cycles, with yourself. If you feel like, because it could be because you're scared, nervous, just stuck on a page on repeat, like you're in the movie Groundhog Day. I mean, I don't know. You want to move on. You want to move on. So let's go. And this book right here is really good. The Healing Power of Water. That'll help break up the monotony. So if you've been having plus you're a cardinal sign. So if you've been kind of feeling like you're stuck, like food on a plate, like dry food on a plate, you need to run it under some water. This is your moon sign, right? So the full moon phase, things are becoming fully illuminated as to what you need to move on from. And so you can always, if you're trying to shift your reality and you're trying to speak some new things into existence, that's what you want to start focusing on. You want to start focusing on a whole new, even if it's just like a little bit every day, like a little bit at a time. You want to start shifting your reality to something that you try to move towards and get away from that karmic whatever. Okay. Oh, somebody's getting married. You can feel like you're at a crossroad, when it comes to that. That could be scary for some people, but you're closing out a cycle. So you could have been married before. You could be closing out a cycle. Something could have been traumatic for somebody. Something could have been real dark and confusing. This is the Magician card. You could have been married to a dark magician. And so now you want to add some clarity to that. 7, this is the 7th card in tarot. This is the first card in tarot. So that's 8. You could have been married to a karmic. You want to come out of that cycle. Break those energetic cords. Cut the cords. There's plenty of information on cord cutting. And see, this looks like an infinity symbol here. You could have been married to 2 karmics, right? You want to go online. Let me see. Let me see what would have some. So you get some information on Google. Pinterest has some information about cord cutting. I think I put some information on my community page, but you can do some research. You can also you can pray and meditate, listen to water sounds on a regular basis. So you have like a flow of information, Libra, so that you feel like, okay, you're getting some downloads that's going to help you go back through your memory. And pull out the sword. Here's the Ace of Swords here, because you could be asking yourself, why am I all of a sudden having all these downloads and memories about people from the past? Because their energy, because they could be waking up out of a trance. They could have done something, behind your back that you're now, your psychic abilities could be waking up. You could be like, something that you believed could be coming to light. Something that you believe that they created could be coming to light. Right? So, yeah, they could have created something where they may have used somebody as a pawn in a game. They might have created something, and now it could be, some information could be coming to light. So a lot of times people move on, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm believing in my dreams, and stuff starts resurfacing, right? And you're like, okay, why am I having these downloads? Like, what? This seems random. What is this, right? Your psychic abilities. Then when you start having dreams and downloads about things that you thought, why, you're asking motive, like what's the motive? What's the reason why it's coming to you while I'm asleep? That's when you start asking source. That's when you go into prayer mode. Source, show me the physical evidence of why I'm all of a sudden certain things are coming back to me. Prayer and meditation. Something is closed out. So source is saying you'll be able to defend your decision to move on from something without coming across as defensive. There's some kind of homecoming is happening here. 4 and 7 is 11, so you can get off the fence of overthinking something, and your spirit can move on because something is already complete. Right? You got some good news coming in. 2 pieces of good news. 2 pieces of good news. You'll be able to cut one energy off and welcome one energy in. Right? So one energy you can cut off is, like I said, maybe 2 energies you can cut off, or 3, whoever. You can cut some energies off. Karmics, you can cut those energies off, but you can welcome something you prayed for back into your life. Yeah, so some energies you would not let back into your life if you saw a pig fly through the sky. Emotionally immature as ever. but you have something new that you're creating, and your intuition was spot on. High Priestess. That's your gift. Your intuition is high. Somebody is definitely psychic, right? Somebody needed you to save them, but you could not save them. They had to learn how to save themselves, right? So there's some energies you're not talking to anymore. You and somebody are not talking to energies anymore. Here's the Seven of Cups. And they didn't get away with anything, by the way. They did some energies, did something behind your back without your, but you're keeping your vibrations high because they didn't get away with anything. But somebody is free, and that's what you're putting your energy into. Somebody's free of some shady energies. They didn't get away with anything, right? The devil is in the details. You had sacrificed a lot for energies. You have sacrificed a lot to dream big, right? You sacrificed a lot to dream big, right? And like I said, the devil is in the details. You sacrifice to thrive. And so, something is going to land right on your front door. Something is coming to your front door very soon. Right. Somebody who felt like they were worthless or didn't know their value is coming to your front door with money. Emotionally, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. Emotionally, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot because it's not about money, but emotionally, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot because your gifts, because somebody was an open book, and people got a lot of ideas about them being an open book, right? But you have a lot of ideas too, so you'll probably be writing a book. Yeah, because some people were lying about you behind your back, putting you in survival mode, defamation of character. Causing somebody to be depressed. I feel like causing somebody's mother to be depressed. Yep. Creating a lot of chaos and confusion. Leo, huh? A Leo, which is doing some things, right? Playing a lot of mind games. We have a full moon in Leo. I speak very highly of Leos. This is somebody was causing a lot of stuff going on. So this is something that's generational, though. These are family. This is family stuff. 4, 5, 5 here. So it looks like there was two people that were trying to thrive, and somebody was playing a lot of mind games with these two energies. Somebody was behind closed doors thriving, a younger person trying to playing mind games with some energies. Yeah, so it's a man and a woman that's responsible behind a lot of stuff, but something is coming right to your front door, and Aries is involved in something. We'll put their energy behind something. Yeah. Leo behind something. Some people are not, you're not going back to this. And y'all see the symbols on the cards here. But yeah, something is closed out with 2 energies. There's an overseer too in the spirit realm who's been watching over some things. So somebody wanted to make sure that somebody's family was really depressed and feel like they had their back against the wall. It's like somebody wanted to make sure your family was really depressed and back against the wall and being bullied. A lot of money was involved. Somebody wanted to make some people feel sick to their stomach. Like somebody was really, really trying to, I feel like they had a lot of physical evidence about some stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Wow. All while you were somewhere. I don't know where you were, Libra. I feel like you were across a body of water. Like you must have been away. You must have been on travel or something you were doing. I don't know what you were doing, but you were away somewhere. 5, 4, 9. So you must have been away at something, and people were saying that you was depressed, but their wishes, they felt like their wishes were being fulfilled. Somebody needed some help. So something is a win-win for you. You can feel like you're at a crossroad, but something is a win-win for you because something is over. Something is over. Something is over for somebody who was constantly being lied to. Constantly being lied to. Somebody's son. But something has been brought to light. They were tied to a karmic. They were tied to a karmic. They were tied to a karmic. Yeah. It was creating all kinds of nightmares. So yeah, so like I said, you have a yeah, so you're shifting your reality. Like I said, luck is a mindset. I don't know that you would feel lucky. Yeah, you're speaking, you're putting out into the universe what you want to come back to you, right? So what it looks like is you're an air sign, right? But you're ruled by wait a minute, let me say this. Your divine masculine sign by default, and your air sign, your energy is directed outward, but you're ruled by a feminine planet, Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. This first 2 cards here is basically somebody saying you have a smart mouth. These first 2 cards. Because there's 2 sides of the sword here. Like, you use the sword to cut something off, right, in order for you to get some rest, right? So somebody is basically saying, you said you got, okay, let me see how I can say this. You said you got tired of arguing with somebody in order for you to get some rest. So you must have cut somebody off. But they're saying that you're the one that has a smart mouth so that they can get some rest. Either or. All this should not have happened because somebody cut somebody off. That's the bottom line. Somebody should be having no nightmares and feeling like they walking on eggshells, all because if somebody feel like somebody got smart, pull out the sword, cut people off, move on. Somebody got their arm, well, according to this card, right? According to this card, the person has their arm in a sling. Like all of this lies being told around people. Somebody saying somebody's depressed behind closed doors because somebody talking about, this is 10 of Swords here. Childish drama. Turn the page. Turn the page. You got other stuff to talk about. Right? You got other things to talk about. Somebody does have love coming across their path. Right? And so Source wants you to keep your vibrations high. The Seven of Cups is a devil in the minor arcana. And so again, devil is a carnal mind. Source wants you got love coming across your path. Emotionally, it's one of the Nine of Cups for you. You're going to feel like you have hit the jackpot with the love coming across your path. You all are creating something new, something totally different than what karmic past relationships, where I feel like with this new love, if that's what you want coming across your path, I feel like the way you all communicate will be totally different. Because like I said, I see somebody, new job, new love, okay, marriage and love, if that's what somebody wants, but also maybe marriage and or some kind of partnership in business, because I'm saying some kind of partnership or something in business. Where's the card? I'm looking at reading your cards in a very fair way, in a very fair-minded way. I want you all to really shift your reality, because just reading your cards, it's obvious, looking at the devil card in the major arcana and also in the minor arcana, that you were traumatized. That's obvious. That's why there's so much fire here in the cards. So many lies being told on somebody. You were traumatized. So that's for that reason alone. You can be fair-minded. Excuse me, Libra. You can be very fair-minded. But once you realize you have to, it's almost like you're looped into some kind of a cycle of something where you just like on repeat, where you're almost re-traumatizing yourself. So it's saying it's time to come out of that. It's time to come out of that. It's time to like talk about something else, because you're actually like invoking your own nightmares, right? You're invoking your own nightmares. So yeah, so receiving, yeah, so every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and trust your own inner guidance. Yeah, your new person, you won't be trauma bonding with them at all. They'll be totally different, because that's what you want to speak into existence. You have a new love, somebody has new love, somebody, okay. Even if you're not ready, you are your new love. Like it's like you're taking off that old you of a person who is an overgiver of thought, feeling like you're not good enough. That's low self-esteem or whatever, feeling like you're not good enough to be in the right relationship with somebody who's gonna love you the way that you love, like you love people. I feel like somebody could be in a totally different environment. You just deserve better than what you got. You and somebody. It could be you and a sister, you and a brother, you and somebody. You just deserve different. You just deserve better, the best, not just better. So here we have signs. So instincts are the message from the inner divine. Yeah, look at you, like lotus somebody sitting in a lotus position. So sit down and just start envisioning better, the best for you. Like, what does that look like? The best person for you. Just like where you are in your journey. What would that look like if you take a sword and cut off the karmic relationship within yourself, that you just an overgiver? What it looks like if you create very firm boundaries. Okay, I was fair enough with this. Okay, enough is enough. Let me pull out the sword. Right, that's a cut. Right, so that's going to hurt. What does it look like if I sit down in a deep sea salt bath and heal? Let the wound heal. Put some ointment on it. Put some band-aids on it. Let the air, let the air hit it. Let it, have a little scar for a little while, just like a normal cut. Like, what does it look like? So that's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do, is raise your frequency. Some things are over. Yeah, you were traumatized, but it's time to leave these energies behind. They're karmics. They'll keep you looped into their cycle forever. You'll be in a never ending. So you'll look up for the next 8 years and still be tied into their cycle, tied into their karma. So you don't even, if you see these energies pop up on social media, detach. You don't even want to be reminded. Just don't even do yourself an injustice. But that's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. Let me see what else we got here. Yeah, you don't want to have any. Yeah. Here we have journal. Yeah. Journal. If you start thinking about certain energies, get the burning bowl fired up. Your neighbors may be thinking you having a cookout every day, but after a while you get tired of burning it. You say, okay, you know what? I need to change my thinking. I need to change my way of thinking. I have thought about so and so. Okay, let me change the thinking about something else. But you have love coming across your path. Here we have meditate and contemplate. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, your psychic abilities. You're gonna start dreaming bigger. You won't feel like you're being pulled in two different directions when it comes to these energies, at all. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, I feel like somebody's journal may even turn into a book that's going to help other people. That could be healing for somebody too. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what I have for you. But you got love coming across your path. You got money coming across your path. You got other things that you've been praying for coming across your path. You got your gifts came out. Somebody just realized that they're psychic. So time to shift the reality. So that's what I have for you. All right. Bye.